Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the episode number 422 of the podcast AS Roma at 360 degrees. I'm Andrea Monaco, and as every day, let's analyze the most important daily news from AS Roma world. Let's start with the transfer market, because there are some important news. Yesterday, Molina arrived in Rome, so he's ready to sign the contract that will announce and that will let him to become a new Roma player. He's a good purchase, a good acquire, in my opinion. He's a really good player, experienced. He's 26. He's a player who will be really, really important for us, in my opinion. He arrives from Atletico Madrid, and before that, he played for 2 years in Serie A with Udinese, so he knows the league. He played in Champions League with Atletico Madrid. He played in La Liga. He played more than, I think, he played 181 matches with Atletico Madrid. So he became a key player, and I really like the price that we probably are going to spend if we want to take him, because right now we will see the official prices, but he arrives with a loan with a right to buy of, I think, 13 million euros, and I think this is a right and a very smart operation in a market in which prices aren't under control, are crazy. We took a player who is really valid and who can be used immediately from the beginning, because he was training with Atletico Madrid. He knows the league, so I think that it will be really, really important for us. And let's see what will happen. Another purchase could be Luis Henrique. He's a name that is voices are increasing, and some confirmations are arriving. Gianluca Di Marzio said that there are positive contacts between Roma and Inter for Luis Henrique. He's a right back. He would be, I think, a good purchase. It depends on the kind of operation, but I think he could be really useful. He knows Serie A. Last year he played more than 40 matches, 40 games. I think 43 games if we consider Champions League, Coppa Italia, Supercoppa, and Serie A. Many times he played from the beginning because Dumfries was injured, so he played many matches from the beginning. So he knows the league. He was born in 2001, so he's 25 years old, and I think it would be really useful to us. Also because he can play on the left. His natural position is the right, he's a left back, but he can play on the left. Sometimes last year with Inter he played on the left, so it could be really useful. I think that we need at the moment, since the moment that Molina has arrived, he's a right back. So right now on the right we have Molina and Rensch. On the left we have Wesley, because in my opinion, I think that Wesley is going to play also this season on the left part of the pitch, and I hope that if Luis Henrique arrives, he will be the alternative to Wesley, the alternative of Wesley on the left side of the pitch. I would take a left back if there will be the opportunity. Let's see what will happen. Unfortunately, we sold Angelino. I would be satisfied if our right back and if our right backs and our left backs will be Molina, Rensch, Wesley, and Luis Henrique. I think that we could have probably 4 valid players, and they can do really, really well. I don't know what is going to happen. Of course, Luis Henrique can represent a good alternative because he can play on the right and he can play on the left. But I would take a left natural foot. I want to be sincere, but let's see what will happen. I think that we right now we are moving. We were a bit late, but right now we are taking players. The other player who is really close to arrive is Rodrigo Mora. He's really young. He's 19 years old. He was born in 2007. He comes from Porto. According to Fabrizio Romano and Gianluca Di Marzio, he is really close to Roma. It will be the alternative to Dybala, to Sule, and he will play behind Malen. He's a player who is young, but he is still experienced. He's already experienced because he's playing from the beginning. He's one of the key players of Porto from 2 years. He's the youngest player ever that did his debut in the Portuguese league. He is really valid. Last season, he scored 5 goals in 44 matches. He also did his debut in. He won the Portuguese league with Farioli. Actually, Farioli is the Porto coach. He won the league. He was one of the main players, the most important players of the team. He's a player who can be a crack. Right now, people call these kind of players in this way a crack. So I hope that he will arrive. I don't know him. Personally, I don't know him. I have never seen him. I've never seen him playing, but I think that he's the right. He could be a good player for us. He did good things in his first year in Porto. He scored 11 goals in 35 matches. He played 75 matches with Porto in all competitions. He played in Europa League. This was his second year in Europa League. He won the Portuguese league, which is, I think, not easy because there is Benfica, there is Sporting Lisbona, so it wasn't easy, but he won. And I think that it could be a good purchase. It could be a good acquire. It would be a good, of course, it will be an investment. I think that he will arrive. I want to be positive. There are contacts. He wants Roma. At the beginning, rumors talked about an operation of 25 million euros right now. Then at the end of the next season, other 25 million euros to purchase him at a 100%. Because if not, if Roma sells him, Porto will have a 55% of increase from his selling, which is a lot. So right now, according to some rumors, according to Gianluca Di Marzio especially, the kind of operation, the details of the operation are changed, because he could arrive with a loan, with a right to buy, a loan of 7 or 8 million euros and a right to buy of 42 or 43 million euros. And of course it would be an important operation. It would be a huge investment for us, but if he's a good player, if he could be a good player also for the future, it's okay, let's do it. And the most important thing is that yes, he's young, but he can be really useful from the real beginning, which is the most important thing in my opinion. I repeat, I don't know him, but if Gasperini wants him, if we are pushing really hard to take him, then just do it. It's okay. We just have to do it. We just have to take him, but we really need someone. And so we took Molina. If we are going to take Luis Henrique, if we are going to take Rodrigo Mora, then the situation is starting to change. I think that we needed other players, of course, but it could be good. So let's see what will happen in these last days. I'm sure that someone will arrive. Of course, I'm sure about that. But we need players who can increase our level, because this year we're going to play Champions League, so we have to increase our level, and we have to think that we can do better than last year. We have to fight for Champions League, of course, to qualify for Champions League, but we have to do a really good. We have to do well, in my opinion, in Champions. We can't play in a lazy way. We have to be strong. We have to fight in every match. But especially, I hope that this year. It's been a while since I'm saying that my goal is to try to win Coppa Italia. I always hope that it could be a good year. I hope that this year will be really good, because winning a Coppa Italia would be really, really good for us, would be really impressive and really, really important. It can save a season. Because winning a Coppa Italia would make our fans really, really crazy. So I hope that this year Coppa Italia will be faced in the right way. Last year we lost against Torino. It was a shame. I hope that this year it will be better. So these were the latest news about the transfer market. Also, Kumbula was sold to Rayo Vallecano with a loan with a right to buy of $2.5 million, and so I think that we need a midfielder. Let's see what will happen with Rodrigo Mora. I think that he will arrive. I don't know if Luis Henrique will arrive, but they could be two good purchases, in my opinion. But the main target, the most important player to take is the midfielder. We need a player who can play with Kone. Kone arrived today in Trigoria. I hope that he won't be sold, because it could be a problem. I hope that he stays with us. Same thing, same topic for Sule, but let's see what will happen. But we need a strong midfielder. We are missing a strong midfielder. And to end the episode, also Roma Women is preparing for the new season. Today we played against Ternana in a friendly match of 3 times of 30 minutes per half, and against Ternana we won 3-1. So it was a good test, and we are carrying on our pre-season. These were the most important news from AS Roma World. I suggest you to subscribe on my YouTube channel. You can find me with my name and surname, Andrea Monaco. Then you can follow me also on Spotify, in which you can download, and Spreaker, in which you can download and listen all the episodes. AS Roma at 360 degrees will come back really, really soon. Bye bye, and always Forza Roma!